Hi Magic family, welcome back on Magic Raven Tarot channel. For those of you who return here, thank you so much for all the comments and the likes and the fact that you guys opened up and shared from your experiences. It's really amazing. I'm looking to create a community as well soon, so I'm really grateful for all the messages that you guys are leaving on my videos. And of course, I will suggest also for those of you who really already know my channel or those of you who are new here, that I'm open to hear suggestions with themes for the next video. So any question, you could easily drop it in a comment and I will pay attention to it, because I really want to see exactly what you guys want to know. So for those of you who are new on this channel, you are welcome here. And let's see, for today's reading, I prepared something beautiful because it's the beginning of the fall, and I personally adore this season. It's my favorite. We're gonna see the September predictions for everyone. So we have, as usually, 3 piles with white quartz, Lapis Lazuli, and the Onix. And we're gonna pick up 1 oracle card for each pile in part. So for pile number 1, for pile number 2, and for pile number 3. All right. So now we will just take a little bit of time. You can press pause on the video, breathe in, follow your intuition, follow your inner voice, and relax. Take your time and choose the pile that you feel drawn to mostly. If you feel that you want to choose more piles, you are free to do so. But usually the one that you feel it the most, that's the one that you have to listen. So let's go to the shuffle part. All right, so now I have on my left side the oracle decks, and on my right side the tarot decks. We're gonna use 1 oracle card from each deck and 3 oracle cards from 3 tarot cards from the tarot decks. Okay, so let's start. For pile number 1, what are the September predictions? What is going on this month for pile number 1? And now for pile number 2. Okay. And for pile number 3. Pile number 1. What will happen this month of September? Pile number 2. We take the first one. And for pile number 3. This one. And now let's choose 3 tarot cards from each tarot decks. I'm really curious. What will happen? For pile number 1. This. This. And now for pile number 2, I would like 3 tarot cards. And for pile number 3. Just take them. So for pile number 1, 1, 2, and 3. Pile number 2. All right. One more. And for pile number 3, I think it's this one, this, one more. All right. So let's see what's curious. Okay, for pile, thank you. Let's pull 2 more. Pile number 1. What will happen this month in September? Right. For pile number 2. 1, and let's see for pile number 3 as well. What will happen in September? We have, okay, 1 more. So now we have the oracle cards and the tarot cards. Take your time, breathe in, breathe out, and follow your intuition and pick up the pile that you feel drawn to mostly. You can pick up the crystal that it's appealing to you the most. And let's see what are the predictions for the month of September. Okay, pile number 1, you choose the white quartz crystal, and it looks like this. So let's see the cards. And let's see what are the predictions for this month of September for pile number 1. So we have Akasha. And for me, this is a confirmation that many of you who choose pile number 1, even if you know it, even if you don't know that, you might have access to Akashic records as well, especially when you meditate. We do have Touch the Sky. We have Entrapment. I'm kind of getting it here that you have been in a situation like this, but this month in September you're gonna fix this somehow, or you are counseling and helping others that are going through this situation. We have the 3 of Water, which is the 3 of Cups, and I'm feeling here strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and I'm seeing like the number 3, 3, 3, 3, So it could be something important for you on perhaps on 3 September, or this date. It's very important. We have, yeah, and we have 12, which is again 3. We have the Hanged Man energy. We have the 3 of Air, which is the 3 of Swords. So we have coming through also here Libra energy, Aquarius as well. See, we have the 9 of Wands, fire energy also. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. We have the Sun, strong Leo energy. We have Gemini also here. I'm not really sure if you guys are seeing all the cards. Okay. We have the Star. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, interesting. Now in September. And that's so beautiful. What I just see right now. I hope you guys will receive this message. Like, because I'm when I'm looking at the cards, I'm like getting so many information. Like they're downloading so fast that I have to put them in boxes so I can talk about it. For instance, I see this wand pointed towards this woman, and somehow, because I said earlier that it could have been a situation that you've been through and you are thriving, you break through it somehow, and you are counseling now and helping others. You transformed this with the Star, with faith and hope, by using the same wand, but this time it has the stars pointed to bring good luck and good period into your life. So this is one of the things that I felt. And we have also the 6 of Cups energy. And the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands under the 9 of Wands. Interesting. All right. Strong fire energy and strong water energy also. So some of you might be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, dealing with someone who is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have also air signs here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So let's see. Akasha, as I said earlier, that some of you in September, in the month of September, for pile number 1, you choose Akasha intuitively. And this tells me that many of you might have access to Akashic records, and many of you might be spiritual teachers, because you have this ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. And you choose the white quartz crystal, which is about healing, and it's about learning to meditate, learning to heal yourself, offering protection in the same time, and manifest in that way that through the healing process you can actually achieve a love that can be successful, or a business that can be successful. But it's quite very connected with the spirituality here. So you might help others by connecting themselves with their divine and accessing all those records from Akashic records, where they have access to information. They can download it, they can find out a lot of things that are not yet visible into the visible realm, and really access their wisdom and knowledge. So that's quite very beautiful. And you will be able, pile number 1 in September, to do that with yourself as well and with the others. And this month of September, you will help many people by guiding them. You will give them advice and messages, and you will be gifted to deliver just the right words, allowing those around you to feel comfortable and inspired in the same time. And some of you might be doing teaching work, like it could be writing, speaking, giving workshops or counseling, or you just might help people at school or a store when you go outside and do some shopping, or even at your work. So you are, this month, September, you are strongly sustained by your angels, because this is actually your divine purpose. And many of you know that already. They feel that already, that calling, that it's so strong. It's not there for nothing. And this might be a confirmation that this month of September, you can unleash your gifts and really share this wisdom with the others. And with the Touch in the Sky Oracle card, I see that perhaps you are right now lost in thoughts, in your own thoughts, and you kind of isolated yourself. But it's not an isolation where you are like in the hermit energy, where you or that you withdraw, and like the Four of Cups, where you don't disconnect completely from the outside and you feel lonely. No, you choose that alone me time without necessarily feeling lonely, to spend time in your own sanctuary. And we see this young girl. She has really long braid, she's kind of looking down to earth, and it's like you are waiting somebody to climb up to you. And if you feel this month overwhelmed by your feelings and the sensations, you might escape into withdrawal and separation. But it's important to give signs to the other people that they are welcome into your space if you want them, and to follow you up there. So keep contact, even if you access this Akashic records. Give signs to the others when you guide them, much more signs than it's needed, and they will just follow through. And I see also here that perhaps you are letting too many things in your environment control your life, with the Entrapment Oracle card here. And this card for pile number 1 symbolize it is time to shift in your personal power. And you are encouraged to take responsibility for your life and choose new ways of thinking and create change. And for that, you need daily discipline and motivation. And you know that you remain without power if you blame external factors or people. And if you tune into recognizing others' achievements, you can form relationships with like-minded people. And it's quite very important, while you guide the others, to really make them be aware that it's very important to not project on the others, but really focus on the achievements mostly. And that it's just a matter of shifting the energy. We also have here the Three of Cups. And perhaps in September, pile number 1, you will celebrate and enjoy your community, where you will share the same common goal with your friends. There is a lot of joy here and excitement. It could be your friends, your family, or your companions. But it's like this energy, it's like you accept each other as you are, with both shadow and light within. And with the Hanged Man energy, I see that there, if in September will be some delays, you will know that they are in your best interest. Until all elements are in place, you will surrender to the greater for the highest good of all, and you kind of let go of attachments and how you thought things had to be. So you are kind of called to surrender this month and see how things play out, actually. And by doing that, you will find the silver lining here. Because if you will have to deal with some sort of rejection this month, that is actually your protection from your higher self. And perhaps a third party will help you see the truth in a certain situation, even if that will create some sort of discomfort within. You know that what is truly yours can never be withheld from you, and rejection will be actually the spirit protection. And we see here this woman struggling. I don't know why I find so much grace within this picture. I know another representation of the Nine of Wands from Rider-Waite, but this one is so full of grace. And she kind of struggled here to find her way through these thorns from the rose. And she kind of has 9 cuts on her body. And even if some of you might be wounded, you do not give up on your plan to break free. And this hand, it's like pushing down the plant, this one, and it's like she wants to break through somehow. And on the other hand, it's like she's holding the soil here. So she's trying to break through. And that actually symbolizes commitment and determination. And some of you might have a lot of endurance also, or you went through a lot, I could see here, especially with the entrapment card. And it might be that you use your experience now in September to really guide the others. And I see also the sun. You will be able in September to capture the light and the energy from the sun, and that will make you feel happy because you kind of spread your warmth to the other people's life. But in this picture, we see this bird covering one eye. And that means that even when it's sunshine, you could have moments in September when you are feeling sad or depressed, but the bird will fly anyway at some point. So like that, it will happen with the negative things from your life as well. That mood will pass also. And then the sun will be able to shine in all corners. You will be able to break through a situation by having many insights and energy, and you are surrounded by this generosity as well. Probably you will be generous with the others, and other people will be generous with you in this month of September. Now I see that this is a male figure actually with wings. You kind of have dragonfly wings here. And he's sitting on this balcony of Taj Mahal. Actually, it's the building. And this is a symbol of inspiration and eternal love. It's like he's holding this wand with a shiny star, and he kind of look up in the sky. And I feel like the month of September for pile number 1 will be filled with hope and faith after you've been through a spiritual transformation. And you will feel inspired, have visions, and restore and release many things, and that will bring you optimism and harmony. And therefore, for pile number 1, this month, there are so many possibilities that will lie in front of you. And by going through this change, you will be surrounded by many opportunities. And it's up to you which one you will choose. So you have to pay attention at these opportunities that will present to you in September. Something unexpected is coming to be present in your life, so be prepared. It is actually something good with the Wheel of Fortune, and you will receive and give a lot actually in September. You will be surrounded by this energy where small gestures are made with no expectations. But those gestures are like they are touching the hearts of the others and yours. And in September, you will have part of many acts of kindness. You also hold on good memories. So in September, the act of giving and receiving will add value to your life. And I'm seeing here that actually you break through a situation or a spiritual awakening where you actually standing. I'm seeing standing here, still standing. So in the past, you might have had a hard period, but you survived. And in September, you don't have to put effort and fight for it. So do not use your precious energy on issues too small. Only if you are fighting for something important, that is the moment when you don't have to give up. So you are thoughtful than you think. And I can see that actually this is so beautiful because you just, that tells me that you've been through a lot, pile number one, and somehow you found a way to transmute this energy and really help the others in September. And I think number three is quite very important for you. And at the end of the reading, I propose an exercise, a mental exercise, which actually you can memorize it or re-listening every time you need it in the month of September. And I have for pile number one, you might write it down also, perhaps. You have to ask yourself in the month of September, if the people in your life build you up and inspire you or not. Because if they don't, you might have to do some adjustments and change your environment and perhaps cut out all the negative media from your daily life. Perhaps it's good for pile number one to change your diet. It could be something small but quite very important, like cut out a little bit of sugar and replace with fresh organic vegetables. You can also say verbally, you are in control of your life and nothing affects you unless you choose to. And that your thoughts create your reality. And if you don't believe at the beginning that, you will arrive to believe it. And this will help you make new choices in your life, because actually your words and self-talk are quite powerful in altering your physiology. And it's quite very important to focus in the month of September on doing those small changes. Choose something that resonates with you and try to cut out what is toxic and negative, because that will help you process all of this way much better. So that was my reading for pile number one. I hope you really took the information that was needed. And I'm curious to see what is going on with you in the month of September. So I'm waiting comments from you, and see you at the next reading. Bye. Okay, pile number two. For those of you who choose the Lapis Lazuli crystal, it looks like this. It's quite very beautiful. So let's see the cards. For pile number two, we have Chantal. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Beautiful. Love is coming in your way. For those of you who are single and for those of you who are in a relationship, probably reigniting the passion. We have Lorelei. We have help from above. Wow, beautiful. Pile number two. We have the messenger of water. We also have the patience. We have the Ace of Water. So I'm getting through strong energy of Pisces. We have also Scorpio, Cancer energy here. We have the Six of Cups energy. We do have the Four of Cups, a lot of water here. Just move this a little bit to the left. All right. We have the Four of Swords energy. So we have air signs also. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. We have the Page of Pentacles energy. So we are getting here also Taurus, Capricorn energy, Virgo, and the Page of Wands, 2 pages, okay. So we have also fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and the Lovers card. Beautiful. Wow, under the Six of Cups. Interesting. So I'm seeing you looking towards the Lovers here. Going towards love. Very beautiful. It's like this tarot cards confirms what actually the Chantal, the primordial oracle card, it's saying, where a new romance, it's imminent for pile number 2 in the month of September. And it could be someone new who enters in your life, or just simply reigniting the passion that you have in your present relationship. So you are like opening yourself with so much water, which represents the feelings and the emotions that we have. With a little help from above, I can see you actually getting into that feeling of love. So that's quite very beautiful. For pile number 2, that you choose the Lapis Lazuli crystal, which it's amazing because it really fits with the water element. I see that this month in September, you will be able to open your eye chakra. Perhaps some of you can work actually with Lapis Lazuli crystal this month, which will help you, with the help from above, will really guide you through this journey towards the love that we all needed. I see that you will actually be able to use your wisdom. This crystal, it's for using your wisdom at the highest potential. You will be able to be very intuitive and see actually the truth, so you can take the lead in your life. And the month of September will bring you new romance. You will be open to give and receive love. This month it's full of romance for pile number 2 and a lot of passion, that is for sure. Some of you might be joining gym, an evening class, or maybe meet a new friend, but you are receiving help from above here. And I'm seeing the card also Lorelei. And with the Lorelei card, I see that there is a lot of power here. There is a lot of responsibility, but also faith and grace. We see this mermaid sitting here on the rock, and she kind of gazes towards the ocean. And we see this small ship floating nearby, connected with her through a rope. And she kind of has the power to decide the destiny of this ship and the fate of the crew. And it's all about what you will decide to do. It could be that in the past, pile number 2, you have suffered great loss in your life. So it's up to you if you continue the cycle of pain, or you will allow healing and grace to actually calm the waters here. And I can also see, with the help from above, that your positive intentions and heartfelt prayers will be heard in September. And you are divinely sustained and guided. and perfect circumstances will be created so you can actually heal and open your heart. And some of you will be working on self-worth so you can receive love, or perhaps life-transforming opportunities, healing, abundance, even divine inspiration I'm seeing here. And you will follow your intuition, and the Lapis Lazuli will help you to do that. And what you want might not come exactly as you expect it to, or how you imagine it, but actually what you will receive, it's way much better. It's for your greatest good. And some of you will have their heart challenged this month to open up more than before. So if you feel during this process of opening the heart chakra, if you experience fear or pain, that it's normal in the process. Do not run away from this experience. Step into it with faith, and greater good will come. And I'm seeing here with the messenger of water, which is the water are the cups suit, that in September, pile number 2 will feel romantic attraction, admiration. You will see the best in others. There is a huge emotional awareness and a strong call to fall in love with yourself, especially. And even if for some of you will be a challenge to, perhaps you will be in a situation where you are actually challenged to open your heart, to see the best in others, to honor the attraction that you feel for the others. All of those elements will actually trigger your self-love. And in September, you can have what you desire. So there is no need to be jealous or angry or have some sort of resentments or fear. Because in the end, you do know that you are loved. The love flows towards you powerfully. And with a lot of patience here and moderation, I see like you will align with your purpose when you practice patience. So you will kind of be moderated in all things you do and say, and calm the waters. You will choose to calm the waters. And even within you will be calm. I also see with the Ace of Water that you will be surrounded by unconditional love. And you are getting this help from above, this boost from the universe, overflowing abundance. And some of you might be also very fertile, like getting pregnant, because I'm kind of seeing you looking over the children's. Or perhaps manifesting and bringing dreams into being. It could be a project, something that you really put passion in it, something that you really love it. And the spirit informs you and guides you, allowing you to illuminate the darkest of place this month. And by watching other children with the 6 of Cups here, I'm kind of getting it that, and I see the 4 of Cups also, that you kind of withdrawal. But even if in another suit, this card looks more like you feel apathic and disconnected, you choose to do that for a certain time to reflect over your childhood, because I'm seeing you looking over the kids here and kind of being nostalgic over the past. It could be past relationship also, and you might be thinking of for some of you who are alone, you might be thinking of an ex-lover or a past friendship that really, where you really felt bonded. And I'm seeing you looking towards that, feeling very nostalgic. Some of you might desire to be parents, and by watching here over children, you might remember about your childhood and feel nostalgic about that, because there is this feeling of sharing, showing goodwill and kindness towards you and the others. Sorry for the background noise. I'm having neighbors walking through the hallway, but I see here that actually you have fond memories, filled with innocence and playfulness this month. Some of you might be nostalgic and go forward to contact old friends from childhood, reconnecting again. I see a lot of reunions here. For those of you might be encounter a past lover as well, or just simply someone that you didn't see it since a long time. And a person with whom you really shared fond memories. And I'm seeing with the Four of Cups also that actually you are taking time for yourself this month, because you might be having heavy thoughts. Uh, it's also because of this nostalgia that it might have hit you now. But there is a feeling of sharing also here. And um, the umbrella here has four separated colors. And that symbolizes the different perspectives and attitudes you can choose in life to change a situation. So some of you might withdraw and retreat. It could be also the case that you go somewhere where it's water also, or a place where you can retreat that reminds you of your childhood. As I'm kind of seeing here, a sanctuary where you ask, pray, and receive help from above. We see this woman here. She's like resting in the sky, and she kind of found her special place on top of the moon. And I see here that the clouds actually protect her. And you are protected so much by the moon and by your spirit guides, despite the waves that were created. And that's quite beautiful. I see also these four feathers, and that symbolize the peaceful atmosphere that it's created for you. And in this place, you will find your own sanctuary. In this sanctuary in September, you will experience perfect tranquility and silence to contemplate and regenerate, actually, and to think about all of those thoughts that you have concerning the past relationships and your childhood. And you will take time out to meditate, or perhaps go somewhere where you can recharge away from the city noise. And I'm seeing here we have two pages, the Pentacles and the Wands. So probably you start something here, taking care of your health, connecting more with the nature. It could be also a job here, saving money for something, starting something also. And it's based on your feelings, your passions with the Wands energy, what you desire, a project. And maybe you do not act upon it on September. In September, you go through this phase of recharging, thinking about the past, take what's best from there, because from the past, you do know that the past doesn't define you, because you no longer live that life anymore, but it could shape you. And especially by focusing on the good things that you take it from there. And that will inspire you way more further. And amazingly, it will bring you much more love with help from above. And I see here that you are eager to see what the future holds. And your path is wide open now in September. You are kind of prepared for new adventures. And just like this young man from the picture, you might begin something different than what you were used to doing in the past. But this might represent also a person from your life who depend on you at work or financially. And it could be also a child, because probably you will lead this person towards the direction that gives them independence. And it could mean also that you start a new career or a new job or an apprenticeship, something that actually inspire you and you love so much to do, and it will bring you money also and good health. And I'm kind of seeing you also here that there is definitely for pile number 2 in September new beginnings, and they can be both exciting and frightening. It could be intimidating, especially when you start a new path. But you are guided by inspiration and passion, and that actually will help you to take the first step. Because in the end, you won't let that fear stop you. So you will receive that boost and that help from above, that boost from the universe. And the fact that you allowed yourself to retreat and think, that helped you to recharge with energy and start a new journey. And amazingly, because you are looking towards these lovers, when we have the lovers on a reading, it's not only about physical attraction, sexual attraction, or just satisfying some sort of social or psychological needs. It's way beyond that. It's spiritual connection. And it's not necessary, even though the reading leads to a romantic connection, it doesn't have to be necessary like that. It could be simply, for some of you who resonate, it could be a past lover indeed, because you are very nostalgic, or it could be someone new who enters in your life. And for others, it could be simply a strong connection, bond, interpersonal relationship with a friend from the past, because I'm kind of seeing here those two little witches bonding together, those cats as well bonding together, looking towards the same goal, which is the fire here, passion, desire, project. So it could be also that you combine the love with the work here, which is interesting, where you get a lot of passion and inspiration towards what you want to implement. And this actually, it's a very beautiful bond and connection, because you encourage each other, and it's like the other one brings out the best from you and vice versa. So that's quite actually very beautiful. Pile number 2, you are so blessed with the help that you receive from above, and many of you probably will find their soulmate or their twin flame. It's an interesting journey. It could be frightening, but your passion leads you, your feelings and emotion leads you, and you know already with patience how to find your inner calm and really go for it. So that's amazing. And it's interesting because you have a lot of power here also with the Lorelei. Like this girl with the wrist of her hand, she can easily shake that boat, but you kind of choose this month to calm the waters. So very nice. Pile number 2. I will suggest an exercise at the end of the reading, which you could do it in the month of September. You can place your hands on your heart chakra, and ask yourself clearly what you desire. And imagine how it looks like and feels like to have that. And then you can surround that image with the silver light, and then imagine sending this image with the silver light into the middle of the universe. And then ask the universe to receive this image and to send it back to you, or perhaps something much better. And then reflect on feeling good, like you already have that help that you required. And do that exercise in the month of September, and let me know in the comment section how it went. I'm really curious. Sometimes I leave exercises in some videos and readings, and I'm really curious about the feedback and the outcome. So that was my reading for pile number 2. I hope you received the information that was needed, and it will help you along this journey that you are on. And see you at the next reading. Bye! Okay, pile number 3. For those of you who choose this black onyx, looks like this. Let's see the cards. So for month September, you have Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. Oh, so a lot of self-care for in September for pile number 3. We also have transformation card. Very beautiful. It's like she's touching her heart chakra. We also have letting go. And we have the same number. Now I just saw we have from this oracle deck, the mystical moments, we have the number 26, which is 8. And letting go, we have the number 26 also, which is 8 again. So for some of you, it could be those numbers could have a strong meaning for you. We also have the Empress energy. We have the Moon. Strong Pisces energy here. We have the 8 of air. Yeah, so definitely 8. It's a important message. And we have air signs also: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the world energy, the Chariot, we do have the Queen of Cups. So we have water signs also here: Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We have the Death card, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Wow, something ended. You're like moving towards, but you are going through a lot of transformation here. And some of you, pile number 3, you might be going through some sort of shadow work also. So let's see here. You choose the Lapis Lazuli crystal. And no, the Onyx. Sorry, the Lapis Lazuli was for pile number 2. And I know that the Onyx crystal usually offers protection. And it might be that you need it for pile number 3. But I'm kind of feeling here because it has to do with protecting yourself, putting boundaries to really take care of yourself and relaxing and take that time off for yourself. And it's also about allowing yourself this space that you created to take care of yourself by letting the old go as well and release a lot. And I'm kind of seeing it that you are releasing something from the past with the letting go card, and also opening your heart chakra and releasing old pain that was there. And I'm kind of seeing it here that actually here the Empress is holding her hands also on her heart chakra, but it's more like gaining the rewards from it. So that's quite interesting. And transformation also means death card. So it's like 2 times in the reading. I do see here with the Bethany card that you are a giver. And you will start with yourself. You will give it to yourself this month. And spiritually, you will be able to actually open your body this month to relax. You will rest in September because you worked in past hard. And so you will reap the rewards this month. And the universe advises you to take care of yourself and create time for relaxation. You will feel way much more happier and have more peace of mind as a result, which will benefit everyone from your life, not just you. And you are growing through this process of transformation here where you question your identity and seek answers. We see this woman here. She's dressed in a red polka dot dress, and her upper part has already begun the process of transformation into a butterfly, and you are transforming into a new life in September. You will think about if you are the person you would like to be, or things like what you can do right now to transform some small part of yourself, or what old pattern you can let go of, or a person perhaps, because I'm seeing you here letting go. And in that way, you will be able actually to recognize that a situation already has served its purpose. So you will be challenged to change your point of view this month and recognize a particular connection or relationship that has run its course. And more you let go of it, more the universe will present you an opportunity where you can experience that kind of passion and satisfaction that you always dreamed of, but you will leave the baggage of past mistakes behind you this month. So be gentle with yourself this month during the process of letting go. And for pile number 3, if you have alone time, You can write, you can meditate, you can paint, you can sing or dance, do whatever helps you to heal, and let go of that pain that holds you back, because the spirit is beckoning you to actually grow. And in September, there is a lot of fertility for some of you in for pile number 3. And I'm seeing here a mother figure or a person whom you recognize as being the Empress, or you have this energy, but you are surrounded by this divine feminine, very awakened. And perhaps in September for pile number 3, it's a wonderful time to give birth to new experiences and ideas. And it's like you are stepping into a new version of yourself here. And you can manifest and create a lot. So for those of you who wants to become parents, that is the time. Those of you who seek advices or are going through this transformation, you can seek advices on a mother figure or a female that it's a mother. It's very important in your transformation as well. And we have also the moon, which are illusions. During this process, many things will come at surface. So that's why I'm kind of seeing it as shadow work process here. More you deal with and really try to heal and transform, other things that were suppressed will come at surface. And in a way that it's a good thing if you assume responsibility and take care of yourself and take time to really release. And there is a lot of reflection of the light here, and things that comes to light from your subconscious. So you might have a lot of dreams also, or illusions. Be aware of this process. Allow the process to reveal those aspects hidden in the shadow. And seeing that you are looking towards this mental prison that you were, and it will help you, actually, it will help you, this process, to release from illusion, letting go of the illusions, and denial also, and see things as they are clear with the 8 of Swords. You will be able to free yourself from illusions that kept you away from growing and healing until now. And by being honest with yourself and the others, this will actually give you strength and courage to face whatever you have to face in the near future. And with the World card here, I see that exactly like this woman from the picture, you kind of traveled a lot and have experience. And it's not necessarily traveling in the physical realm, it could be also with your mind, with your dreams, till the middle of the universe. And you reach the end of a major life cycle. So you kind of accomplished your goals and your dreams. Those made you more wisey, more strong and complete. So you will have success to move forward with the Chariot energy here. You will be confident and determined in your progress, and you rely a lot on your mental power actually here. You are leaving the past behind. It might be a slow process with the snail here, but you will reach your goal in the end. You have willpower, you have control, you have discipline and determination. That's interesting. What you are doing actually so much in the month of September. A lot of self-work actually. And this Queen of Cups, I see her sitting here on the seashell in the ocean, and she's warm and caring spirit. So you will become emotionally stable. And because it's under the Empress card, I'm kind of sensing that you develop much more your divine feminine. And actually, this is the transformation that you are going through, that perhaps you weren't so connected to the divine feminine within you and with the others. And I'm seeing also here that you are in touch with nature and with your own sensitive emotions. You are also empathic, and you will be surrounded by someone who shares this energy as well, who will embrace you and protect you actually with their divine feminine. So for some of you, It doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman, the other person that you might encounter will actually help you to realize all this process and offer you love. Some of you might meet their divine feminine as well. I see here also, again, transformation. Something will end in September and a new beginning is here. But you do know that take your time. With the Chariot here, I'm kind of seeing slow and steady. Take your time that it's needed to close that door. And when you are ready, you know that this door, it's open. And if you plan it for the future this month, in September, you will act. I'm kind of seeing you leaving something behind, ending, and then act towards this Ten of Cups. Interesting. Even though it's slow and steady, you do know where you want to arrive. I see that you forge ahead with determination in the pursuit of your goals, and you kind of take charge of your own destiny here. And some of you might be teaching others, but you have to make an exercise here, a mental exercise with the Eight of Swords, and kind of seeing you that you are already doing it. You have to ask yourself how much you let the others control your life and lead you, and how much you control your life and lead yourself and teach the others. How teachable are you, and how much you can learn. Especially you are very challenged, I can see here, by the subconscious and by this Empress that it's somewhere around you in your life. But I'm kind of seeing here a separation. You are challenged very much mentally to transform yourself. And the goal is this Ten of Cups. With the Ten of Cups, it's like the end of the rainbow, it's right here. And you will find out, pile number 3, in September, that joy is not in things, but it's found in people. And life actually overflow with prosperity of the heart. You will be able to connect with others on a large scale, I see here, in a way that brings you happiness. And whatever low moments of life you will have, you won't go through them alone, that is for sure. You have a lot of support. And for pile number 3, at the end of the reading, I suggest an exercise that you can do in this month of September. Ask yourself if a certain belief belongs to you or somebody else, and how does that serve you? And are you willing to let go of your fears? You can also write a letter to Divine where you ask assistance to let go of a certain situation, the habit, or a certain person with ease and grace. You will be inspired to move forward with freedom, lightness, and feeling of completion. And then the universe will bring you new empowered experiences and even people and opportunities. So that is the exercise for month of September. Those are my predictions for pile number 3. I hope you're going to use the black onyx that will protect you, and it will help you to let go as well and release. So I hope you will leave me some comments, because I'm really curious about all of this process and the feedback. And see you at the next reading. Bye!